Hey guys, Jess here. I'm back with another organization video for the Cleanup Classroom, and tonight I'm just going to share with you some different ways that I personally store my embellishments. And the goal of tonight's video is just to kind of spark some ideas, show you how my brain works, how I organize, and maybe it might help you figure out a good system for yourself. So I'm just going to go through and share with you all my different methods because I do not have one. I truly believe organization is not a one-size-fits-all system. I believe that there are lots of different ways to organize the same item, same product. And it doesn't all have to be the same for you. You can incorporate different kinds of organization, whatever suits your needs. So I'm going to share with you exactly that's what I do. Like I said, hopefully it will give you some ideas. And all right, let's go ahead and get started. So when we talk embellishments, we talk stickers, and die-cut ephemera, mainly chipboard we can include, and I'll show you enamel dots as well. I think that generally covers the gamut of embellishments. I'll actually probably share with you my thicker organization too, because yeah, we can call that an embellishment as well. Again, some of this, if you guys are a long-time subscriber, first of all, thank you so much. You've probably seen some of these systems in the past and other videos. If you're new, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed some of the content in the channel, and I hope you find this video helpful. So anyways, some of these are methods I've used or storage options I've used for a really long time, and some of them are kind of new that I've been enjoying. So, okay, we're going to start with original, or how I used to store my embellishments all the time, which I still do for some. So I have here, this is all die-cut ephemera. I'm using a weave basket from Target. Previously I've used fridge bins as well, but I've kind of moved things around, so now these all live in a weave basket. I have some product that's new, hasn't even been opened. A lot of this all on the side and in the front here, most of that is new. But here on the left, I have CD sleeves. You get these off of Amazon, and you can also, I buy the little Velcro dots off of Amazon as well, and you literally take them out of your packaging and put them into the CD sleeve. You can get a pack of these of 100 for about $7 or $8, I think, unless I haven't checked price recently, but I'll make sure to link these below. They come in the 5x5 size, which I believe is what this is. They also come in a 5x7 size, which I actually use to store my stamps and dies. So really inexpensive, very versatile, very convenient, and you fit a lot in. They're see-through. You could label them if you want, or you could put like the title of your packaging in with your collections. So you can, if that's important to you and you want to remember the manufacturer and the collection, super easy to do that. And as you can see, you can just kind of flip through and see what you have. Again, just a really inexpensive way to store your ephemera, and portable. Very easy to toss these in with a kit, or toss these in your scrapbook tote or your bag and take along with you. So really great method. And so I really like it, but what I found was I would get down to, I partially use the collections, and so I wouldn't have as much in these sleeves, and I started like finding it challenging to go back to them or like sift through them, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna transition to my new system for die cuts, or a couple of different systems actually for die cuts, as a result of the CD sleeves not suiting all of my storage needs. So I typically use these for brand new collections that I haven't used yet. and I want to keep them all together. All different manufacturers, all different designs. That's how I use these CD sleeves. So once I've partially used the collection, I now use the binder system. So this is where I put all my random embellishments that are just partials of kits that I've just haven't used yet, and I apologize for the glare. There we go. I'll try to keep that up a little bit. So I've taken all those partial CD sleeves with little bits and pieces in there, and I've taken cardstock and I've taped all these embellishments to it. Now there's not really much of a rhyme and reason to how I put these on here. Whatever was left of a collection, I did keep it together. I know some people will do them by color, others will do them by manufacturer. You know, the possibilities are endless. What I really love about this system is that it's so easy to flip through and see what you have. And it's equally as easy to just go in and take out the sheet and peel off the embellishment you're looking for. And if you're making a kit or you're going on a scrapbooking event, it is super easy to open this up and just take the sheets you want to use while you scrapbook. Very versatile, very compact, because you fit a lot of embellishments on a single 8.5 by 11 sheet. And it literally, the binders from Dollar Tree, the page protectors, I believe, are from Dollar Tree as well. I think they do sell them. And then it's just basic white cardstock, 8.5 by 11. Really easy system. And again, it's like a catalog, you know? You're cataloging your ephemera or your die cuts. And it really just makes it very easy to see what you have. And instead of dumping them in a bowl and sifting through them, which I don't mind, but I just, since as the collections dwindled down and I didn't have as many pieces, I felt like it became a little cumbersome that way, if that makes any sense. So I thought this would be easy to have line of sight into all those little bits and pieces that I haven't used yet that aren't a full collection. So this is what I do with them now. So far I'm really, really liking it. I'm liking it so much that I'm also debating, do I just put my full collections of ephemera and organize them like this? I'm hesitant to do so, and the reason is that this does take some time, and I'm not sure if I want to spend the time doing that or not. But I don't know, I'm still up in the air, so that's why you see all the rest of those in the CD sleeves still, because I still like that system for full collections. So yeah, so the binder for die cuts works really great. I also use the binder system for my chipboard pieces. So this is the first time I've actually had a system for chipboard. I'm not a huge chipboard fan, like it's kind of like one of those embellishments I struggle with, but I do get a lot of it in my various kits, and they're very pretty, I just have a hard time using it. So before I would just stick them on a shelf. So I decided to, this is how I started the binder system actually. So I decided at first to do my chipboard, and then in addition to chipboard, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put my partially used sticker sheets on here as well. And so that's what I've done. I just made a kit, so some of my chipboard isn't in here, but I've taken wax paper and I attached it to cardstock, and then I stuck all of my stickers that were from partially used collections on this wax paper. Again, you get the same like catalog vibe. And I just find this a little bit easier than my previous method. I love that you can see everything. There's some chipboard pieces right there. Again, I just really like flipping through it. I feel like I'm shopping my own stash, which, you know, in theory you are. So these are all chipboard. And the wax paper prevents them from sticking to the cardstock because these are all adhesive on the back, so it makes it easy to remove them. You can just stick them directly to the cardstock. Because you're just going to re-gluing them down, it's not that big of a deal if it rips it, but The tutorial I watched started with wax paper, so that's what I've done. And so far it seems to be working really well. Everything's sticking just enough. And yeah, it's like a catalog. And kind of the same idea. I can take out each sleeve or each page as I'm scrapping, or I could toss it in with a kit. I kind of kept it by collection to the best of my ability, mixing a few pieces in here and there, but again, I really enjoy the binder system, and it's very compact. Like I said, I've got a lot of embellishments here and still plenty of room to store more. So that is how I store my chipboard. And one more binder, I have a video on this one. One more binder system I use is for my smaller sticker sheets and alphas and let's see, tiny words and dimensional stickers. I use these little binders. So these I got off Amazon. I don't remember the size. I think they're a little larger than a 5x7, but I mean the sheets are about a 5x7. The binders are a little bit bigger, but they're called mini binders, I think. Again, I'll post the link below. And so this is what I use for like all my small puffy sticker sheets. Again, just flipping through, I'm shopping my supplies. I've got so much jam-packed into this little tiny binder. It just sits on a shelf, doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can quickly see what I own. I love it. And so I do tiny words, tiny alphas, puffy stickers. I do dimensional stickers that are kind of that same size. I didn't really have a great system before this one. They were all just put in a fridge bin, which again was kind of cumbersome to flip through, and I was running out of space. So I find the binders just solved for it. And again, they're portable. You can grab a couple of these and toss them in your scrapbook tote and you're good to go. So another really great system. I absolutely love it. Alright, so my next system is a newer one. So this is a Logix paper and craft storage case. You can pick them up at Walmart. They were very inexpensive. I think they were like $3 a piece. I purchased 3 of them. And they have snap enclosure. And I have taken all of my various collections, manufacturers that I had a lot of embellishments for, a lot of die cuts for, and I put them all in this one container. So this collection is Cocoa Vanilla, and I have a couple of these trays that fit perfectly in here. These are from Target. You can find them in the bathroom section. They're not very wide. They're very narrow, but they fit perfectly. So all the like ephemera shapes I put here in the middle, and then my die cut words I put here on the side. So I've done this for my Cocoa Vanilla, my Maggie Holmes, and my Pink Fresh, and I'll share that with you. So here's my Pink Fresh, and as you can see, it's not a perfect system. They do move around just a little bit, but again, I just love it. I can take these trays out if I desire to. And again, I have some room in this, but this is one of the other manufacturers I had a lot of that I had already opened. So I have room here to put some more. Just a really great size. I absolutely love these containers, and I just label them on the front and set them on my shelf. So this is for those, I use this system for those manufacturers that I have a lot of ephemera and die cuts for, and generally speaking, when they're the same manufacturer, they all coordinate together, so I didn't mind mixing them up. And these also didn't go with any sort of paper collection. These are all ephemera that I had purchased separately and had extras of, so I just put them all in one place. So when I want to scrap you know, Cocoa Vanilla papers or anything really, I can just go in and pull this kit out, and I have everything that matches. I really, really like this system for big collections, lots of collections of the same manufacturer, and I hope that's making sense. It works for me. And I'm I have a few more collections, like Jen Hatfield's another one I have quite a few of. And I have a lot of Cocoa Vanilla that's more on the feminine side. This is the boy stuff that I kind of want to do the same system for, I think, because I just love everything just being right here and all together. And a binder system in this instance wouldn't work for me just because there's just way too much. I would spend so much time sticking these down to a sheet of paper. To me, it just wouldn't be worth it. I don't mind like flipping through. But once it dwindles down enough where I don't have much left, then I would transfer it to the binder system. So I hope this is making sense, and I hope it's giving you some ideas. So again, it's the Logix, L-O-G-I-X, paper and craft storage case. Really fabulous storage system. All right, so, and I do have a few random storage methods. So if I'm working on something, I have these, again, I have these containers from Target. You can find them in, sometimes they're in the dollar section, but these are also in the bathroom section. They come frosted like this, and I think black, and they might even have like a peach color. Different sizes. They're stackable, which is really great. You can label them, which is what I do here. So this book says boy. And so it's a really great way just to toss an embellishment kit that you're working through right in here and easily have a tray on your desk. But they don't take, you know, they're stackable, so it's kind of nice. You can just park them on the shelf and they don't take up a lot of room at all. So like here I have 3 of these total. You can actually fit one whole kit, no problem, and they stack. So if you wanted to store your system like that, that'd be great. I don't recommend these for traveling as is. Obviously they have no lid. So this is more just for projects in the works that you can use just in your craft room. But these are really great containers and they're very versatile. So I really like them. Okay, next is stickers. So this system really has not changed for me. I've been using it for quite a few years now. I did get this wire basket. It came with my 4-tier cart that I got from Target, my embellishment cart. Again, I'll put the link below if it's still available. I'm not sure, so if it's not, I'm sorry. You can find similar baskets from the Container Store. Just gotta make sure you get the measurements right. And the IKEA bins, the white IKEA bins also fit these. So I don't remember the name of these. I don't know if they have it on the bottom. Hold on, let me check. Aha. So let me show you guys that label. There it is. These also fit thickers very well. So I use both because I have a ton of thicker storage. So these bins are relatively inexpensive. That's why I picked them up. So I use them for thickers. And I just purchased these 6x12 polymer bags on Amazon. You can get a count of 100 for like, I don't know, $30 maybe. And they're just open at the top. They're reusable, which is really great. And I just cut, you know, take the top title or label of the package, tape it on, and then I just stick the thicker in here. And what I really like is that they're so easy to get in and out of compared to the traditional packaging that they come in. And I also do the same method for full sticker sheets. So as you saw, I had my chipboard binder that had sticker sheets in it. So when these become partially used, probably 50% or more, that's when I take them off here and I put them in my binder. Until then, I keep them all together and I keep them in here. So I hope, again, I hope that makes sense. I just kind of break things down over time. I kind of keep them as collections until there's not much left, and then I combine them with the other random bits and pieces. So this is my sticker organization. Very simple. There's lots of different bins that you can buy. Like I said, I really love this one. It holds a lot. And I just organize them by color. Nothing fancy. Another system. So I have like a use it or lose it kind of bin, I guess, container, if you want to call it. This is a drawer organizer. I think I got it at like TJ Maxx or something. And I literally just have tossed a bunch of random embellishments in here that I just want to try and use up. Now, I just haven't honestly gotten around to putting these in the binder, but these could be, some of them could be good candidates to go in the binder, my die cut binder. But for now, because this was a system I had before the binder system, where I would just merge together random bits from embellishments. So, but I wanted to show you that these drawer organizers are also a really great way to organize your loose die cuts. It makes it very easy. I like this one because it has a nice long section here, so you could put like your longer words or strips, and then your smaller sections here. Here's another example of drawer organizers for your embellishments. So these are all dimensional flare pieces, and I need to organize this drawer, so don't mind the mess. But I have this little drawer organizer. I think I got it from Staples. I think it's like their pop collection or something. Again, it has that long tray here for your longer pieces, and then little cubbies for your smaller pieces. And so I've got acrylic, some bows, some paper clips, and clothespins on this side, plus a lot of packages I still need to go through. And then these little bins are from Michaels. They're just little plastic containers. I think you get like sets of 3 or 6 for very little money. And then this is just like flare badges, some other random pieces. I just call this my flare drawer because it's kind of a hodgepodge. But again, it's a really great system to have, like a drawer dedicated to this stuff, and you can just look through and pick out what you want. So that is my dimensional embellishment slash flare pieces. I do the same thing with my wood veneer. So I have the little Michaels containers, and then I have this little drawer organizer from IKEA that is fabulous. It's got 4 sections, and I like the size differences, so you can fit bigger and smaller pieces in it. So this fills out the drawer really nicely, and I love just seeing everything. I think this is so pretty to look at. It's very inspirational to me. And so this is kind of a lot of my bigger wood veneer pieces are in this drawer. Frames, words, unopened packages, large tags, so on and so forth. So I really love this drawer. It's one of my favorites. And then I have another system for my wood veneer. So here is my other system for wood veneer. It is this really pretty We Are Memory Keepers. I think it's called Bloom, but it's this pretty flower container. And so I put all of my smaller wood veneer pieces in it, and it closes and opens. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this piece. And so when it's all closed up, it just sits on my shelf, but it's so easy to take down and see all the little wood veneers, the hearts, the little sprinkly bits, buttons, stars, little tags. It's just perfect. Compartmentalize. So very much for you, the micro organizer in you, like myself, you can really separate out your pieces, which I absolutely love. So I think this is great. You could also use this for your other flare, like your flare badges, your acrylic pieces, you know, the other little embellishments, bits and piece embellishments that you want to use. But this this is like my favorite part. I just think that's so pretty. But it's nice and compact, lightweight, and very functional, and so cute. Isn't that just cute? Love it, love it. This little bin here is also from IKEA, and I've tossed a few extra pieces in here, but essentially this is for all my enamel dots. So I got this idea from a subscriber. Thank you, Jessica. This was from you, and I love this system. So you just take some cardstock, piece of cardstock, cut it any size you want, and you literally just adhere the enamel dots right to it. And then you can easily flip through and see what you have. Isn't that awesome? So easy. I love it. I originally had my enamel dots in a binder system, which was okay, but I didn't love it. I really appreciate this system very much. Don't mind the fact that I've thrown in a couple random pieces in here too, but it's kind of become a catch-all. But anyways, this is how, when I need an enamel dot, I just go after this little container. Very, very easy. Simple, nothing exciting, but it's super functional. And that's pretty much it, guys. So that is all the different ways that I store my embellishments. So I just want you to know that it's not a one-size-fits-all system. You can store things multiple ways. And essentially, my thought process is I start with it as a whole, like a whole collection, and then I break it down over time as I use it. So again, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope I've given you some ideas. I will make sure to link as many products in the description below as I can. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you again in the next video. Happy organizing! Bye!